All right. Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. This time, we're going deep into the world of decentralized finance
Okay.
with Maya Protocol. This is really interesting
Yeah.
because this protocol is all about swapping assets across different blockchains. But here's the kicker. You stay in control the entire time. It's like, imagine trading internationally, but you don't have to exchange currencies.
Wow.
It's kind of mind-blowing when you think about it.
Well, and what's really fascinating about Maya Protocol is that it's what's called a decentralized liquidity protocol.
Okay.
And that might sound complex.
Yeah.
But think of it this way. Imagine this giant global marketplace where you can trade anything. You can trade apples for oranges.
Yeah.
But instead of fruit, we're talking about assets from different blockchains.
Yeah.
And get this. There's no central authority calling the shots.
Yeah, let's break down that idea of a decentralized liquidity protocol a little bit more.
Sure.
Because you're right, it sounds very complex. But I think the easiest way to understand it is it's basically creating this big pool of assets from different blockchains that anybody can tap into to make trades. So instead of having to rely on a traditional exchange, it's more like everyone's contributing to this big pot of liquidity, which makes it easier and faster to swap assets.
That's a great way to put it. And because it's decentralized, you're in control the whole time.
Yes.
You maintain custody of your assets throughout the entire process.
That brings us to one of the really key points here, the whole idea of custody of assets.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, think about how annoying it is when you're using an exchange and they freeze your account for some reason.
It's the worst.
I know. With Maya Protocol, that's not an issue because you hold your own keys.
You got it.
You're in control. It's like having your own personal vault that you can access anytime, anywhere.
Exactly.
Without having to ask permission from anybody.
And here's another thing. Maya Protocol doesn't limit you to just Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Oh, really?
We're talking about swaps between all sorts of blockchains.
Okay.
Dash, Arbitrium, even Radix. There's even one called Kuijara, I think. Yeah. And of course, it has its own native asset, CACAO.
That's amazing.
You're not limited to just the big ones. It opens up a whole new world of trading.
This is honestly where my mind was blown when I was doing the research for this episode. Because imagine moving assets between all these different blockchains. It's almost like teleporting value between parallel universes.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
It really is. Now, one thing I did want to ask you about was the sources mentioned that Maya Protocol is what's called a friendly fork of THORChain. Can you explain what that means?
Sure. So in the world of open source software, a fork basically means creating a new version of an existing software, but with some changes. So it's like taking a recipe and tweaking it to create your own unique dish.
Okay.
And when we say friendly fork, it means that Maya Protocol is building upon THORChain's code base, but adding its own special features and improvements.
So it's not like a hostile takeover or anything?
No, not at all. It's more like a collaboration. And the cool thing is, because they share this common foundation, any advancements that Maya Protocol makes could actually benefit THORChain as well, and vice versa.
So it's a win-win.
Exactly. Everyone benefits.
So let's bring it back down to earth for a minute. What does all of this really mean for the average person who's listening right now?
Well, it means a more secure, transparent, and user-friendly way to trade digital assets.
Okay.
No more worrying about those middlemen or having your funds locked up in some exchange you don't trust.
Yeah, because it's all powered by these smart contracts.
Exactly.
You can be sure of that. Things are transparent. Things are secure. And you don't have to just trust some institution blindly.
It's all out there on the blockchain for anyone to see.
So really, Maya Protocol is trying to solve this real problem in the crypto world of how do you make cross-chain swaps secure, user-friendly, and most importantly, how do you keep the user in control?
And you know what? I think this is part of a bigger trend that we're seeing in decentralized finance, which is this move towards user empowerment. It's about giving individuals more control over their own money.
Oh, it's a good thing.
It is.
So to wrap things up, Maya Protocol enables these secure and seamless cross-chain swaps. It gives you full control over your assets, and it's user-friendly and transparent.
Absolutely.
It aims to revolutionize how we trade digital assets. And just a reminder, it even supports all these additional blockchains like Dash, Arbitrium, Radix, Kuijara, and of course, CACAO, its native asset. So it really begs the question, could this type of protocol become the standard for trading digital assets in the future? And if so, what does that mean for the future of finance as a whole? It's something to think about.
Definitely something to think about.
All right, that's it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.